Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, 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 Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the 140 and 4,000, as well as the innumerable multitude and the different men, women, little ones, friends of the prophets, helps, the different people that the Heavenly Father is going to have mercy on this time, whoever you may be. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakakwadash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. There's going to be you could say quick, for what it is, all right, because I want to get better with my time, not doing too many long videos. But this is going to be a more concise video, all right? It's going to be a movie review dealing with Equalizer 3. I caught myself, going to see a movie, what I'm saying, free my mind a little bit. And, it reminds me of the other two. But, very good movie, what I'm saying? If you into, movies like that, if you like the first two, you should like this one. It's something you could do in your downtime. I personally believe that the beloved Elder Apostle Gabar would like it because this one here takes place in Italy. I know the beloved Elder Apostle Gabar has a thing for Italy. But I want to throw my 2 cents in there, what I'm saying? So this isn't so much of a spoiler because I don't want to spoil the movie for you if you want to see the movie, but just, giving my perspective from what I pondered about after I saw the movie. Okay, because I'll say a movie review or two before I went to see the movie for myself, because I'm a Jake that does that, just to see what people think about movies before I go and see it. And I watched this one particular movie review, and this is Edomite. At least I think the guy's Edomite, but he was speaking about Equalizer 3, and pretty much he was offended that Denzel's character didn't have a challenge, He was offended that Denzel's character, the guy that's pretty much the equalizer, and we're gonna get the definition for the word equalizer, if brother could put it up. But this particular guy, well, his name is Chris Stuckman on YouTube. But he was offended that Denzel's character didn't have a big challenge. He didn't have a very big antagonist, because pretty much everybody that his character pretty much viewed as a problem, by bothering people, messing with people, his character would take him out and he will run through him. But this guy Chris Stuckman on YouTube, he was offended by Denzel's character not having a challenge. And I believe the reason why, the different movie directors that put this thing together, what you see as Equalizer 3, I believe the reason why they made this film like that is because his character is like unto an angel. And this is why I believe personally, what I'm saying? Not saying, tit for tat, that's exactly what it is. But basically, and what's that scripture? It's Sirach 39-28. And the brother could put it up, Abu Shah. But basically, his character, Denzel's character, is a spirit created for vengeance. And that's why he would just run through people like that. That's why he didn't have a big opponent, and that's why, hey, when you think about this equalizer, as well as the other equalizers, before he would take somebody out, he would always time it, you know? It would be very calculated, you know what I'm saying? He would put the person on a timer, or he would put the people on a timer before he would take them out. And I believe the reason why the different film directors did it like that, because he was a spirit created for vengeance. There's even a certain scene in the movie, like towards the end of a movie, where he did a very kind gesture, you know, for a man. I'm not gonna give it away, you know, but he did a kind gesture. You know, when you'll watch the movie, you'll be like, man, why the hell he doing this? Like, he don't even know this person or these people. But I believe the reason why they had it like that, because he was basically like an angel, you know? You know, this kind stranger, you know, because you don't just do favors like that for people, you know? But you know, this is my take on the movie. You can see it for yourself. I'm not gonna give it away. But if we could get the definition for the word equalizer, you know, because I had looked it up, and I just want to see what y'all find when it comes to that. But basically, an equalizer is a weapon, and that's pretty much what Denzel was in the movie. You know, he was a weapon stationed in Italy. Like I said, you know, I believe the Apostle Gabar would like the movie because he has the thing for Italy. You know what I'm saying? I know the Apostle, you know, he's into the Italian language, you know. But I know equalizer, basically it goes into restoring balance. So, you know, he was a guy that was all about justice. That's why he would take out people that would bully and mess with other people, you know? But yeah, man, you know, see what y'all got. All right, this by the elder. It's Shalom, bro. Yeah, Bashim Shabrakatah. Wa Barakathum. You know, this by the elder Manat Zagba from South Carolina. All right, brother, put up the definition for equalizer. It says a thing, or the definition, a thing that has an equalizing effect. So if you're making something equal, just like if you have scales, you know, you want them to be balanced. All right. And we know what the scriptures say. What's that? Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. A just weight is something that's equal, you know? What's fair? Once again, he was all about justice in that movie. All right, now the elder, he put up another definition. The equalizer doesn't have any challengers. Well, that's a definition in itself. It's pretty much, you know, the elder brother Manat Zakba, he's saying the same thing I had said, you know, because you see that in the movie. That's why he didn't have any challengers, and that's why these different Edomites that was reviewing the movie, they were offended, you know, because you know they like the movie themselves, they really like the movie, but their whole thing is they wanted him to have a challenge. As soon as the movie kicked off, I was like, you know, I was just saying to myself, man, I could watch him run through people through this whole fucking movie. Like, that's how I felt personally, you know? I could just watch Denzel run through these damn people and I can get a kick off it, you know? But that, you know, that's how we feel. I know I can't be the only Jake that feel that way. But he was like that because his character, well, he's the equalizer. Basically, he's like unto an angel, you know? A spirit of vengeance. You know, so the elder had said the equalizer doesn't have any challengers. Nobody can stop him. And you see that in the movie. And we got a scripture to back it up. This is Ecclesiastes 39:28 by Soywy Gadal Gabar, Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. And that's why he ain't have any challenges. You're not gonna contest an angel, you know. You're not gonna counter an angel. An angel gonna run through your ass, man. And that's what his character was like. That's why he would time everything. That's, you know. And you think about it too. You know, when you were, you know, when you hope for elect, we say hope for elect right now. But when you elect brothers, you know, get raised up, you're not gonna have any challengers. You know, Esau Edom's military, they're not gonna be able to challenge you. Esau Edom's robots not gonna be able to challenge you. You know. Everything that they have is not going to challenge you because you're going to be an angel, you know? but an angel in a human body, in human form. All right, like Denzel's character was, and brothers ain't gonna need no damn guns, you know. But babe, like the definition for Equalizer, basically you the weapon. Now he was messing with some guns in that movie, but basically he was the weapon. In so many words, even when you see him with the guns, really he didn't even need the gun. In some scenes, he didn't even use a gun, man. It was so quick. Now he would use a gun, but he'll turn people's weapons on themselves, man. Sirach 39:28 again. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And you see that, you know what I'm saying? And he was basically in Italy the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? But to each their own. Every brother may not like it. You know what I'm saying? So, we different Jakes. We like different things. But for you brothers that are interested in seeing the movie, Lord willing, you're gonna enjoy the movie for what it is, But it says, reading on, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yeah, man. And we got another definition for Equalizer. This is by Gabar Ya'ala Yashar Allah. Equalizer. All right, and that says noun, a person or thing that equalizes. Once again, you think about something that's equal. You're making things equal. You're making it balanced. You're making it fair. Especially a device to counterbalance opposing forces, and that's what Denzel was doing. He was counterbalancing opposing forces to make it fair, to make it just. He was bringing justice, by whooping them different people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like people being bullied. He didn't like people getting picked on and, seeing people getting taken advantage of. He didn't like that shit. And basically, he just enjoyed the sense of peace he got being where he was. That's why he went to Italy, when you see the movie. You know what I'm saying? But basically, he just wanted, some peace. And it's basically how brothers are, which made me think about how brothers are going to be raised up with that power. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, here in this world, brothers really just want peace. Even when you think about brothers desiring the kingdom of heaven, now as much as Yahweh Shem Shai is going to bless brothers with all these eternal blessings, these innumerous blessings, far beyond you could think, the main things that brothers desire is simple things, the simple things of life. The main thing being peace. And it's basically what Denzel's character desired the most. He just wanted some peace. And nobody could find out his background. Like, people couldn't figure out, like, where did this guy come from? How does he know these different things? Why is he giving us these tips, Why does he know all this? How does he know all this? Which is why I said his character was like that of an angel, which an angel isn't going to be helping Esau, Edom's counterintelligence and shit like that, But I'm just making a point, for what it is when you see the movie, his character is like an angel, You know what I'm saying? I mean, you take what you can from these different films. Just like when you watch that damn movie, Black Panther. We know if Jake had all that power and all that technology, you're not gonna be seeking to help the fucking UN. If we was in our kingdom, which our kingdom ain't no damn Wakanda, right? Now it's spiritual aspects of that movie. When you look at the different Black Panthers, movies, it's spiritual aspects, But if we had all that power and hey, if we was in our setting in our kingdom, we would never think about helping Esau Edom. But they're gonna throw that up in there for Hollywood's sake. I mean, hell, Esau Edom himself, he's the opposing force. Why the hell would we help him? But just speaking about the movie for what it is, it was a decent movie. You know what I'm saying? But let's read some more on this. Well, yeah, that's really it on that, bro. Now it's going into something else. All right, I'm gonna get this by Gadal Gabar, Proverbs 16:11. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. And that's how you know Yahweh Shemiah Shai gonna destroy America. Because the way things in this society are set right now, nothing is fair. And Jay can't catch a break, man. You know, catching hell is just a way of life for the average Israelite. But when you look at the way the balance is set, when you look at the scales, everything is basically you know, it's you can say all the weights are on Esau Edom's side, man. You know, pretty much everything is in their favor right now. Nothing goes Jake's way in this society. You know, Jake get a tough enough time just paying bills, man. Like, nothing is for us here. But that's how you know eventually the Lord gonna get us up out of here, man. And I pray we the generation is gonna see it. The way things looking, we the generation is gonna see the Lord, man. I pray. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for the Lord to wake up all these prophets and this not be it, And we can't give you an exact time and date when the Lord gonna do it. Just like with the Equalizer, right? He would time everything, right? Well, we can't time, Well, hey, that's in the scriptures, it says of that day and hour knoweth no man. When you have a shot coming back, know not the angels in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father only. So, none of us, even Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son, he don't even know, let alone the heavenly hosts, the other angels. None of us know when Yahweh Shai gonna come back, but he's coming soon. But he gotta destroy the society, man, because nothing is fair, for anyone. You know what I'm saying? As brothers been saying through the Holy Spirit, man, I mainly think about the brothers in Dallas, especially Elder Yashwamba. He says it a lot. This is the worst case scenario, So nothing is fair. But eventually the Lord, he gonna equalize this shit, He doesn't break his word, you know what I'm saying? Because if he didn't do it, they will make him a liar. And we know the Lord don't lie. Okay? So, yeah, I'll close out with this. We'll close out with this. Jeremiah 51:20. Because we believe the Lord is gonna raise you brothers up. You different elect men out there, you different prophets. You brothers that believe in Yahweh Shemiah Shai, eventually the Lord gonna raise y'all up, man. And you ain't gonna need no damn weapon. You gonna be the weapon, which is where you get the meaning of equalizer. And equalizer is basically a weapon. And that's why he didn't have any challengers. He was meant to take out people how he took them out. And there was nothing they could do about it. At the end of the day, it's a movie, but art imitates life. Jeremiah 51:20. Hey, the Lord is gonna redefine what real power is, man. What real weapons are. He gonna redefine all that. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. And it's GMS Chicago old school. The old name we used to have was Mapataz Maf. Just starting off in the truth, It's as a boost of faith. But it meant battle axe of truth, But eventually, Lord is gonna raise brothers up. You elect brothers, y'all gonna be weapons, man. So you're not gonna need a weapon. You're gonna be the weapon. You're gonna be his battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations. So he gonna swing you like a battle axe. He gonna swing you like a sword on people. And who can stop Yahweh Shemiah Shai? See, that's the big question. Now, Esau Edom, these different movie reviewers, they all concerned about Denzel. Hey, Jake, Jake can't have nothing, man. That's why some Edomites got upset, talking about Black Panther, talking shit about Black Panther. We was kings, they all mad and shit. Edomites got upset with the one ending to was a fucking video game. To one of those Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat movie scenes that they have on those games, It was dealing with, I want to say, the character Jax, because you know Jax is a Jake. I want to say Jax goes back to Jacob, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, you know, the ending of Jack's story within that video game, it was like that of, you know, of the kingdom. You know, Esau Edom was comparing it to Wakanda and all that shit, the way they were dressed. Esau Edom, it shows you how petty these Edomites are. You upset about a fucking video game, man. But they're always gonna be mad about something. Because they hate the very idea of you Jakes having any type of power, man. That's a fucking video game. You know? Black Panther, a fucking movie. Equalizer, a movie. And you have said that Denzel didn't have any challengers. Well, you know what? Eventually, that just shows these Edomites, they gonna get dealt with, man. Because see what it is, they got a problem with Jake being attached to power. Well, you just gonna have a problem with reality. Because it's gonna be a very big reality on Earth soon. You know? Because at the end of the day, a movie goes off. You're not gonna be able to turn this thing called real life off. Just like Jay can't stop paying bills. You know? You don't pay some shit, guess what? Shit getting cut off. You didn't pay some old shit. Esau gonna track that, right? You ain't pay some old shit. They'll get you for that. They're gonna exact it from you. Well, you know what? We're gonna exact things from E. And we ain't gonna fucking stop, man. You know? You upset about Denzel character. That ain't nothing. E. Just wait until, you know, reality set in, man. Because that's a fucking movie. All right? Jeremiah 51:20. There are my battle axe and weapons of war. So he gonna swing y'all on these people, man. You elect brothers. You know, he gonna swing y'all on the nations. For with you, will I break in pieces the nations. And hey, we ain't making it up. The Lord said it. All right? This thus saith the Lord. And with thee will I destroy kingdoms. That's right, man. And before this bitch gets swept, before the Lord destroyed Babylon the Great, he gonna raise you brothers up with their power. And y'all gonna be way worse than Denzel character in the Equalizer. All right? Because Yahweh Shai and his elect, that's the real Equalizer, man. You know? Because the Lord and his men are all about justice. You know? And eventually it's coming. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. Yeah, so you Edomites gonna lose power. You know? The Lord gonna knock your ass off that horse and we gonna be on the horse. Another thing too, a lot of things you see as far as in the South, because these Edomites down South, they real fucking racist, man. These are some of the worst fucking crackers down South, you know? And they bad all over the country, but especially in the South. Another brother, you know, Elder Manat Zakba, if he's still there, I know he can attest to that. You know, brothers in Georgia can attest to that. Brothers in Texas can attest to that. Brothers in Alabama can attest to that. Tennessee can attest to that. Louisiana can attest to that. These are some of the worst fucking devils in the South. You know, they get upset seeing Jake on a literal horse. You know, for a lot of Jakes that be involved in a rodeo, or let's just say if it's a Jake that has a little bit of land and got a horse, Edomites hate that. You know? Well, guess what? The Lord gonna knock you damn Edomites off the horse, man. Parabolically speaking. The Lord gonna take power from you. Okay? And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. The rider is E. And you know what? You can precept this to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Because the Lord said he gonna make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies. He gonna make you brothers the weapon. Once again, you gonna be the real Equalizer, man. Okay? And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And what does it tell us in Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament? King Solomon said, I have seen servants upon horses. These Edomites, because they were created to be our slaves, man. But King Solomon saw in the spirit, he saw in prophecy, they would eventually come into power and they will be over us. Because the prophecy says they will be on the horse and we will be as servants walking the earth. because we're the real princes. We're the real powers. We the real rulers of the earth. But right now, we in captivity. We kings in captivity. But eventually, it's gonna come to an end, and you Edomites gonna have to deal with reality, man. All right. You upset about a video game. You upset about a movie. You upset about anything. Anything that Jake does, or the idea of Jake doing something. you know. But let's read on, man. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Same thing. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. So anybody can get it. When brothers get that power, anybody can get it, man. Because brothers are going to be like the angels. And when an angel come, you can't bribe an angel. You can't stop an angel. You can't tell an angel to hold up, you can't pay the angel off. Nah, the angel going to show up and do what it's meant to do. He's going to take you out, in whatever way the Heavenly Father sees it fit to appease him, okay? And you look at this movie Equalizer, Denzel character, he was taking them people out in a horrible fashion, in horrible ways, man. And that ain't nothing compared to what brothers gonna do. Brothers just can look at you and incinerate your ass. Ain't no telling what brothers gonna be able to do. Now we see different movies and brothers, meditate terror. Brothers fantasize about power. Brothers think about it, but ain't no telling what brothers gonna be able to do. Brothers gonna be able to do things that you can't even, picture. So just imagine when it's reality. And see, that's when you Edomites gonna see what real power is. And you should really have a problem with that. Not about what Denzel doing. Because that's just a movie at the end of the day. Okay? You was upset he didn't have any challengers. Right? So reading on. This in Jeremiah 51:22. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. Anybody can get it, because brothers are gonna be like the angels. Because when the angels show up, ain't no emotions. It's just judgment. It doesn't matter who the person is, how old they are, how young they are, man, woman, they got little ones, or whatever the case may be. Okay? In a wheelchair. Anybody can get it. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. Anybody can get it. And that's pretty much it. Now you can say this is a spoiler alert dealing with the judgment of Edom, because this thing we call life, this is the Most High movie. All right? Yeah, man. So that's it. That's it. But good movie. I advise brothers to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Lord will you see it. You know what I'm saying? Lord will you see it, you enjoy it, see it in your downtime. Probably go see it with your family, whatever the case may be. But Lord will you'll like it. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I pray this is edifying, a different type of video, but I call myself wanted to do a movie review based off of me seeing the movie and based off what these Edomites were saying that were upset with him not having any real opponents. All right. It is what it is, though. And you Edomites ain't seen nothing yet, man. So with that, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, 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 Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, still well. Peace, bless the elect, man. Shalom.